Hello everybody, welcome back to After Further Review. I am your host, Steve Towers. Thank you so much for joining me here on this Wednesday evening as we are getting ready to take a look at Let's Play Tennis. This was a game that was a holiday PDF release back in December that we showcased a few months ago, but there has been now a full print version released, and the postman finally decided to cooperate. I wanted to get this on the channel a few days ago, but nonetheless, here we are. So first we're going to take a look at what you get in the box, and then we will do an authentic unboxing or unbagging of, if you will, of the 2023 Women's Tag Stars. And then we will run through a full tournament and show you how that works. If you were familiar with the holiday release, the tournament mode is almost the same. There might have been a couple of tweaks here or there, but the board and everything is very different. Of course, the biggest change being the player cards, which we'll take a look at here in just a sec. So first off, this is a full Play Classic release, so it comes in the full-size box with the sleeve cover. Inside, you will get the instruction book, and there are a couple of extras that you get. You get this double-sided sheet that tells you how to play tennis doubles. This is what was featured at the PlayCon. That was so much fun. Even though I got bounced in the first round of that tournament, really a lot of fun. So if you'd like to get doubles on your table, there are the rules for that. And then there is a set of rules for how to use the do-it-yourself tennis cards. And then you get 2 sheets of those. So if you'd like to have yourself and some friends on the tennis court, you can do that here with this release. Then we get some score sheets for your tournaments. So let's see, I think it's 4 sheets that you get. And I don't think that they are up right now, but I'm assuming that at some point over the next week or so that these will be available as a free download on the Play site. So we have those. We get a set of tokens, 2 white tokens, 2 black tokens, some chips that we'll use for momentum later, a black and white die, and a decider die. And I got my base set out. It came a little early, and I think that since that came, that now Keith is including a couple of other tokens to keep track of who is serving. I think it's a blue token, and then a blue square chip. But for my game, I'll be using a yellow token for who is serving, and then I have a yellow stone here, Chessex stone, that I'll be using for the ball. But those do not come in the set. All right, and then we have this wonderful double-sided board. It starts out in the tournament field. This is what we'll be starting on here once we get into the women's set. And then you flip it over, and you have your tennis court for when you're doing the point-by-point version of the game, or somehow going to individual points. There are several ways that you can get right to the game point or the match point if you want, or play out point by point. We'll show you a sample of all of those, but for now we'll keep it on the tournament side. We'll put our ladies off to the side, and we'll open those last. You also get 2 double-sided boards here that take you through the various ways to play the game. Of course, we have the tournaments with the early and middle rounds. And then for the set, these are some of the quick play ways that you can get right to the game point. The no rally will take you to the last game of a set. And then finally, we have the point-by-point version here for if you want to play out every point individually. And these are with the new printer from PLAAY. They're the full bleed versions. And something that I just noticed when I was setting up is that when you put these right next to the board, they actually match up just like that. So I thought that was a nice little touch for them to do that with those boards. All right, and then finally we have the rule booklets. Let's see, it is only 8 pages long, and it seems like it's a much larger print than previous releases. That's probably due to the new printer, but for my eyes, I actually broke down, and I do have a pair of readers now, but I refuse to wear them more than I probably should. But very, very easy to read. Game booklet takes you right through. Starts out with the tournament module, and then through the different ways that you can do the individual match resolution, right up to the point-by-point module. So, and then finally the game comes with a set of the 2010s, or rather the 2000s Pro Stars. I believe it's 120 cards come in this, but a very nice thick set of cards in that new format with the color. The men's cards have the names in, or the top in green. The women's cards are in red. So there we go. All right, so let's dig in to the 2023 Women's Tag Stars set. So all of the new card sets, they do come in these the bags here. That's the men's fictional set. So here we go, our official unbagging for the women's sets. So pop that out. And here we go. So they are wrapped in that bag there, and then each of the stacks is also individually wrapped. So as you can see, they came no dings or dents from the shipping, very well packaged. And let's rip them open and see what we got here. All right, Zach Evans has given us a play-by-play of Game 2 of the Baseball America playoffs, and New England ahead 4-0 after 2 innings. All right, a 3-run bomb by Corbin Young. Thank you for the update, Zach. All right, so, and then we'll get the other stack opened, and then we can jump right into the tournament. As well as the fictional sets that are available, there is the 2023 Pro Season set for men only at this point. Let me just double check that. I believe that is the case. Yes. And then there is a all-time great Tennis Stars set, and then there's also a how-to guide. So you can make your own players, and then of course you can make yourself with the cards that come in the box set. So how we do a tournament is what we're going to do. First, we're going to identify the top 4 seeds of the tournament. Oh, actually, sorry. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to decide what the surface is. And I'm an old-fashioned guy, so we are going to decide that this is on grass. You can have it on hard clay or grass. So we will say that this is the Suncoast Capital is on a grass field. We will look at the cards here. The number up in the top is their tournament rating. So if you are in the beginning of your season, you can use those to decide your top ranked players before you've got your own rankings. And that makes a nice easy way to see kind of who the better players are and who the also-rans are. So we've got a nice mix here. I believe going all the way down to 6s. And I think that all of the top players are at the the top of the stacks. Well, it looks like we're going to have a roll-off right at the beginning, as there are a couple of 1Cs. There are 3 1Cs in the sets. All right. Oh, and then these go in order. All right, that would make sense. All right, so we'll have a nice roll-off here. So between Aiko Suzuki, Juliette Renault, and Elena Kozlova. So here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it is a 5, so it'll be Kozlova, who will be the 4th-ranked player. All right, so we will set those off to the side for now, and then we are going to shuffle up all of the other cards, and then we will divide them up into 4 relatively equal stacks. And boy, if you have not gotten any of the new cards from PLAAY since they have got their new printer, they really are fantastic. Love these bigger sized cards. A nice hefty card stock. The color really pops on them. They look fantastic for sure. All right, we'll give these a couple more shuffles, and then we will be underway. All right, and while I'm shuffling, I will say hello to everybody who has joined me in the chat room. We got a lively crowd here at center court for the Suncoast Capital. Let's see. Richard Berner has joined us. Keith Helsinki, Zach Evans, Charles H. joining us. Bill Heller in the chat room. Bobby Captain Carl joins us as well. LK, Marco Scola. Marco, hope you are doing well. Rob in the chat room. Mike is here. And then I just saw Bob's Tabletop Sports has joined us. Welcome, Bob. Pop's Review in here as well. Let's see. There we go. And yes, it does. It sounds like you're shuffling a deck of cards. Exactly. And then Andrew Olson joins us. Welcome. All right. So we'll go through. First, I'll divide these in half, and then I'll divide each of those in half. And they don't have to be exact, but give them a roughly the same. I think that'll do it. So we've got our 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we will take our top 4 seeds here. So Harriet Hamilton, Daria Volkova, Abby McDonald, and Olena Kozlova. And they will each get shuffled into these stacks. And this is to simulate that the top seeds would most likely not face each other until later into the tournament. So, once we get them shuffled into their stacks, then we will divide each of those into 2 relatively equal stacks as well. So we'll end up with 8 individual stacks of cards, and somewhere in 4 of them is one of the 4 top-ranked players. All right. So there's field number 2. Get field number 3. So as a child of the 80s and 90s, of course, my favorite player from the cards that come in the set was I like seeing Andre Agassi. I was very happy that he made it into the 2000s Pro Stars. I'm assuming if they ever make a 1990s Pro Stars set, that his card will be a little bit better. But he actually had a decent run in the tournament that I ran with the cards that came in the game, and lost in the finals to Djokovic. But really held his own in it. So it was a lot of fun. And this is definitely a game, no matter kind of how you want to play it, it'll work really well no matter how you do it. Everything a lot of fun. Of course, it's fun to get right to the end and see who the finalists are. but I feel like the tournament works really well. And if you're familiar with the golf game, kind of similar concepts from the golf game. So here we are in the early rounds, and what we're going to do, we will just roll both dice. We'll read them lowest to highest for each stack, and that's going to tell us how many players are going to come out and how they will come out. So here's our roll for 1A here, and is a 35. So step 1, we are just going to draw 2 players, and they will make it. So we get Sarah Gonzalez, a 4C player, and then Isabella Herrera. All right, and then step 2 is the surface, and now with the remaining cards, we're going to draw until we get a player with grass quality. Oh, and it's the first one. So Helena Mulcevic. And then finally, from the step 3, it's just whoever is the top player we will pick out. So let's see, there is a 2B. And I think that is 2B. So Bruna Ferreira will make it, and then the rest of these players will be eliminated. So there are the 4 from that stack, and then we'll go right through. As Al Wilson joins us. All right. Oh, and you used... Oh, I wouldn't have even thought to use your... That is a good idea. So Al Wilson saying that he used his fact cards for second season football to play out. All right, so this next time, it's just going to be drawing 4 players with the surface quality. So the first 4 players with grass. So there is 1. Let's see. Are we going to lose our... Oh, there's 2. Are we going to lose our top-ranked player right here in the early rounds? No. There is Harriet Hamilton. 3. Is there 1 more player with grass? There is not. All right, so anytime that happens, you'll just take all the players that are left and randomly draw one of those players. Let's see. Al played out a game between McEnroe and Connors. And McEnroe won 7-6, 12-10 on the tiebreaker. Wow. Awesome. All right, so here we go. Our last player there is, I think the lowest ranked player so far, Melina Dimitrova from Bulgaria. Makes it through the first round. Here, our next stack in 2A is 25. So first we're just going to draw the top 2, Bianco Zabo and Lucia Medea. And then draw 1 for grass, and it's the first player, Marita Garcia. And then we're going to pick 1. So whoever is the remaining highest ranked player will make it through. And there is a 2A, and that is probably going to do it. And yes, it will. So Alicia Rosie will be the next player to make it through. On to stack 2A, 4-4. Oh, it's just draw 4. So there is 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so I think that means that we have lost one of our top-ranked players. Yes, Volkova eliminated early in the tournament. Okay, so down here to 3. Oh, it's a 6-6, and this is just pick 4 of the highest-ranked players. All right, so our 4 highest-ranked players. Here is 1, 2. Ooh, are we going to get a 4? Indeed we are. So 4B will beat out a 4C. All right. So Abby McDonald makes it through. Eva Vandenberg. Simona Radu and Avery Morris. Moving on to 3B here. And this is a pick 4 of the top 4 players. Let's see, Eliza Krasinski. I don't think Richter is going to make it. Carmen Lopez, Natalie Kovalenko, and do we have another 2 or 3? Oh, we might have a roll-off. Oh, no, there is a 4B. Oh, actually, no, sorry, there is 2 4Bs, so we will have a roll-off between them, or a random draw, I guess. Although when it's 2 players, kind of hard. I'll do a decider die roll. So Alina Ivanova will be the dot, and no, it'll be Savinchenko who will make it through. All right, now our last, as Robert joins us in the chat room. Welcome, Robert. Robert coming off his stream where the Mets were eliminated from the 2016 playoffs in a wild extra inning game. If you haven't seen Inside Pitch on Robert's channel, please do check it out. Let's see, 24 for Group 4A. We're going to skip right over the random. First, we're going to draw 2 players with the grass quality. And there is the first one, Popova. Oh boy, looking for another grass quality. Uh-oh. Eliminating a bunch of players here. Is there one more player with grass? Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go, the very last one. And then it's going to be the 2 top players remaining. All right, so there is a 3A. And I think a 4A is going to win it. 4A, is she from Canada? No, she is not. That is Francesca Moretti from Italy, joining Petra Kovac, Maris Jarvie, and Polina Popova. All right, now our last 4 players to make it through the early rounds. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Steve. One of the reasons I love doing fictional sets is if I mispronounce a player, I can say, no, that's how they pronounce it in my universe. Let's see, it's a 16, so we're going to draw 2 random. Let's see, all the way from Russia, Ekaterina Dimitrieva, and then Ellen Hansen will come through, and then the next 2 grass players, Peyton Foster. Is there one more player? And then Rina Yamamoto from Japan. All right, so, that means we're going to lose another top-ranked player. Kozlova will not make it through. So, 2 upsets in the early rounds. All right, so now we will combine these in each of the quadrants and then roll again, but this time we will be in the middle rounds where we will potentially end up with 8 players, but there is a chance that we will get a couple of players that will have an additional round in the round of 16. So we might need to go right to the board early if that happens. All right, so there's our 4 stacks. As D. Scott Howard joins us in the chat room. Welcome, D. Scott Howard. Hope that you are well. All right, so here we go. Middle rounds of the Suncoast Capital. Here with group number 1. And we get a 12. So first we are going to draw just a random player. So the top one makes it. And oh, about that. Melina Dimitrova, having the tournament of her life, will make it to the quarterfinals. And then the remaining top player, so Harriet Hamilton, will advance here over in group number 2. Let's see, 56. We're going to have the top player will make it. So, let's see. I think that 2A is our top player. Oh, no, we have 2 top players. So let's see. We'll say that Rossi is the dot. So it'll be Sophia Muller who makes it. And then we're going to have two players who will be in the round of 16. So we will set them off to the side. And this is two random players. So it is Garcia and Rossi. All right, so we will have to figure out for which one of those two will advance before we get to our top 8. All right, down here in Group 3, 24. Let's see. Oh, just top player and top player. So our two top players from this set. So Abby McDonald will advance, and then I believe it's going to be Kovalenko, Natalie Kovalenko from Belarus, also making it into the top 8. And then finally, down here, and oh, we're going to have another round of 16. Let's see. So first, it's just a random. So Polina Popova. And then for the round of 16, 2 more players. So first, player with the surface, and Marvis Jarvie. And then the remaining top player. And I believe that's going to be Yamamoto from Japan. Is our remaining high player? Yes, she is. Okay, so we're going to have 2 matches in the round of 18. So I'm going to set these other players off to the side in their ranking order. And then we will flip this over, and I'll get to show you some of the ways that we can fast forward through a match. All right, so here in the round of 16, Rossi taking on Garcia. So we'll flip this over, and the first thing we'll do is we'll go to a for the set. So, let's see, rooting for Dimitrova. There we go. Everyone's rooting for the underdog. I love it. All right, so all we're going to do to start this off is we're going to see who the favored player is. Oh, actually, let me grab the rule book here and see if that is the first quick play one. I'll try to go through these in order. And yes, it is. Okay. So, all right, so we'll roll the 2 dice. Reading them lowest to highest. So 4, 4. So we're looking for footwork and surface. If a player has it underlined, it counts as 2. And the symbols beside them, if it's a star, it means that they have it whatever surface that they're on. But otherwise, it's the symbol relating to a surface. So Rossi only gets the backhand quality on a hard surface. So she will not have access to that during this tournament. However, she does get the volley. So we're looking for footwork and surface. 1, 2, and her surface grass is underlined. So she will have a total of 4. Garcia, let's see, footwork and surface. So no footwork and 2. So Rossi is ahead by 2. That will be considered a moderate advantage. So if a player has a 2 quality advantage, it's moderate. It's either even, small, moderate, or large if they get over 2. So we'll roll the 2 dice again. We get a total of 4. The advantage player, the advantage player trails the set 5-4. So Garcia actually in the lead here, trying to upset Rossi. And we'll say that this set is the final set for her to advance. And now, here in this game here, we'll use the fast forward quality since we're right on this chart here. So again, we'll just roll 2 dice looking at the qualities. This time we get a 16. It's forehand and savvy. So Garcia has 1, 2, 3. And Rossi has 1, 2. So Garcia will have a 1 quality advantage, which is a small advantage. So good on here. The advantage player leads 40-30. All right, and then we can, if we want, we could roll out this last game here, just a couple of points, and I will show you how that works here in our round of 16. All right, so let's see. This is game number 10. So to make things easy in the rules, it says just assume that the favored player serves every odd numbered game, and the underdog is serving on the even number games. So game number 10 will be Garcia serving. All right, so when we serve, we'll roll the 2 dice, and what we're looking for, we're going to add them together, and what we're looking for here is either the ace or the double fault. An ace means that they just automatically win the point, and a double fault means that their opponent wins the point. If it is neither of those, then it's just a regular serve, unless it's a doubles, which it's not. Well, I'm sure that'll come up. So, good serve over to Rossi. We'll see if she can return it. Roll the 2 dice, add them together, and then we're looking at the return rating here. She has a return of 6 to 8 or 10, and for her, she did roll a 10. So back over into Garcia's court. Now we're looking at her return. She has a 3, 5 through 8, so this is a 9, so she will not be able to return it, and we are going to deuce. All right, so Garcia's still serving, but now she needs to get 2 points to win. All right, and then she rolls doubles. She rolled 12, rather. So anytime you roll sixes, double sixes on a serve or a return, you'll go to the unusual chart here and roll again. And let's see, this time we get an 8. Foot fault is called against the serving player for stepping on the line. And then roll a die to see if it is a double fault. All right, so right now she's called for a fault, so she would just reserve. But if it is a dot, we'll say that it's a double fault, and then her opponent would get the point. And it is. Oh, boy. So Garcia with a double fault, and now Rossi with the advantage. Here is the next serve. So this is not an ace, but it is doubles. If doubles are rolled on a serve, it means it's a great serve, and Rossi will have a hard time returning it. So you subtract 1 from the highest point of the return range. So she is a 6 through 7 now on the return range, and and that is not a good return. So we are back to deuce. All right, we'll do one more serve, and if we don't get a winner, then we will go to the no rally to get a winner from this here. And there is a double fault on the next one. Garcia double fault. So Rossi back with the advantage. All right, we'll do one more serve. An 11, and an 11 is an ace, so we're back to deuce. All right, so let's go to the no rally and see what happens here. So we have the underdog is leading 5-4 in the game. So we'll roll the 2 dice, add them together. We get a 5. Go over here, and it's a question mark, so it's an unpredictable outcome. So when that happens, we'll roll the dice again and see what qualities we're looking for. 22, backhand and surface. So Rossi will not have the backhand since we are on a grass. She will get 2 for the surface, so she has a total of 2. And then 1, 2, 3. So an advantage of 1. So small advantage. So we'll roll the 2 dice again. And we get a 10. And Garcia is going to end up winning 7-5. So there we go. Garcia advances from the round of 16. And then we will have our last round of 16. So this one we'll skip the point by point, but first we'll start for the set to see where they start. Yamamoto will be considered the favored tennis player since she has the higher rating. let's see, 15, looking for forehand and endurance. So 1, 2, and then 2 for Jarvie. So this will be even. So let's see what the set status is. A total of 6. The lower seed leads the set 5-4. All right, so now we will go to the no rally. Underdog leading once again 5-4. This time we get a 10. And on a 10, Jarvie is going to end up winning 6-4, and she will knock off Yamamoto. Okay, so there we go. We have our 8 players over here. So we'll pair them off. And I think we'll save Hamilton versus Dimitrova for the last match. That seems to be where all the chat room is pulling for. All right, so here in the quarterfinals, we'll have Sophia Muller taking on Marta Garcia. So once again, we'll go to the for the set. Let's see. Oh, and there is a final out from Classic Bank Ballpark in Las Vegas. The New England Minutemen are advancing to the semifinals in the 2023 Baseball America Co-op League. All right, there we go. Thank you, Zach, for the update. All right, thank you. All right, so here we go. Let's see what the total is here, or what the status is here for the deciding match. And we are looking for Endurance and Savvy. Muller has Endurance underlined, so she'll have 2. Garcia will have 1, 2, 3, so a small advantage. And a total of 11. The advantage player leads 5-0. Ooh, boy. So, looks like Garcia is going to make quick work of Muller. Although she is considered the underdog, so we'll be over here. Underdog leading 5-0. And a 7. She will end up winning 6-2. So, Muller with a mini rally, but Garcia will advance to the semifinals. Let's see. Or rather, to the quarterfinals. We're in the final 8 here. All right, so next up, we'll have Kovalenko taking on Popova. So as you can see here, pretty easy to whittle down the large stack of cards down to your final 8. And of course, obviously at any point during the tournament, you could play these all out, point by point, or getting to the match point and then play it out from there. Pretty much, it's kind of a tennis sandbox, if you will. So, but we want to get right down to at least our final 4 players here. All right, so here we go. Let's see what happens. We get 34. So looking for volley and footwork. So Kovalenko she will only have 1. And Popova will have 2. So again, the underdog will have a small advantage for the set. Is 7. The advantage player leads 5-4. So this one could be a little tighter. The underdog leads 5-4. And we get a 9. And she's going to end up winning 7-5. And Popova will advance. Kovalenko is knocked out. So Popova into the quarterfinals. And now we've got Abby McDonald, the number 2 seed overall in the tournament, taking on Marvis Jarvie of Estonia. Let's see, 25. This time we are looking for the backhand and endurance. So McDonald's going to have 4. Oh, but so is Jarvie. She has two qualities underlined, and they happen to both be backhand and endurance. So this is even matching qualities. 9. The higher seed will lead 5-3. All right, so going to the no rally module with the favorite leading 5-3. And we get a 7, and McDonald will win fairly easily 6-3 to advance. And now, here we go. Hamilton taking on Dimitrova. So we'll start out with a for the set and see where she lands. Let's see, 15, forehand and endurance. So Hamilton will have a total of 3. Dimitrova will only have 1. So a moderate advantage for Hamilton. And a 5. Advantage player leads 5-4. All right, so we'll actually have this one be the first to 2 sets. So here in the first set, Hamilton leading 5-4, and a total is 10, and she will end up taking that 6-4. All right, so Hamilton takes the first set. Can Dimitrova bounce back? The second set, let's see, 44, footwork and surface. So 1, 2, 3, to nothing. So that is going to be a large advantage for Hamilton. And I think that the Cinderella story may be over here. A 7 advantage player leads the set 5-2. All right, and then let's go to the point by point to see if Hamilton can finish her off. So this will be game number 8. So Dimitrova will be serving to start this game. All right, so I forgot the last time. Anytime a player is starting to serve a new game, they do get a momentum chip. All right, so here we go. Let's see if she can rally back to somehow win the second set. Down 5-2. All right, here we go. Love. Oh, no. I didn't even notice that on her card before. She doesn't have an ace. She only has a double fault, and she double faults on the first serve. So, love 15. Second serve. Oh, and it's going to be an unusual serve. Let's see. 6. An unbelievable shot. Lands in an ace plus a chip. All right, so Dimitrova will get a second chip. A player does have a limit of 4 chips that they can have on their card at a time. All right, the next serve. Now 15-15. So 5. Regular serve. Hamilton with a return of 5-9 and 11. Gets a 10 and cannot return it. Dimitrova now leading 30-15. Let's see, 6 is a good serve on the return. Good return. So now, one of the things that you can do with a chip is you can spend it on a regular return. So a return where a player didn't earn a chip or didn't roll doubles on their return. You can spend a chip to make your regular return into a winner. So now we'll be looking at the bottom column here, and if she gets it in that, which in a lot of cases the return and the winner are the same ranges, which is the case for Dimitrova. So if she rolls a 3-7, it is a winning shot. And and she rolls an 11. So unfortunately, if you don't land within the range, then the other player gets the points. The other thing that you can do with the chips is you can spend it to extend the range of either your return or your winner by 1 on either side, but unfortunately she rolled an 11, so spending the chip wouldn't help her there. All right, so now it is 30 all. Let's see, 11, nothing happening on the serve. Here's the return. All right, so I can't believe we haven't rolled a 7 yet on the return. So on a 7, what you're going to look at, first, whatever player is doing it, so in this case it's the favored player, and we rolled a 5, so you're going to look at the quality that matches that number. So over here we see a 5 is endurance. So if they have the quality, they will earn a chip. If they have the quality underlined, they would earn 2 chips, and that is a good return. All right, so because Hamilton earned a chip on that return, Dimitrova cannot spend a chip to make it a winner, so she will just roll a regular return, and she misses, and now Hamilton is up 40-30. It is break point. And now we are in the new age of YouTube where there is ads, so we will be right back after this ad. All right. This is actually my first time seeing that ad come up in a live stream. I don't know if it actually stops everyone from seeing what's going on. YouTube got to get that money, I guess. All right. Hopefully you guys are now seeing this back. I think they're just a quick ad. Oh, is that everyone playing? Nice. Yes. Oh boy. Oh, I see. And not everyone sees it at the same time. That's interesting. Some people. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll give it a short break and then. Okay. Oh, thank you, Grant. I actually I guess I didn't notice it. All right. So when I got this. Oh. Okay. All right, it looks like everyone is back. Yes, they are skippable ads. I was able to set it so that they're skippable ads. Oh, there we go. Yes, not heard in the head. Thank you, PJ. All right, so here we go. Dimitrova serving. This is break point and potentially match point for Hamilton. So here we go. Dimitrova serves. It's a good serve. And Hamilton now is going to spend the chip to make it a winning shot. And, oh, and she doesn't get it. She misses the... She needed a 5-11 and only rolled a 4. So we are at deuce. It is not over yet. All right. Oh, there. Yes, if you have YouTube Premium, you don't see the ads, so that is true. And Zach says, if I get a little cut of the ad money, you don't mind sitting through them. Yes, I get a little cut of the money. It's kind of... Oh, well, it is what it is. I'm not going to retire on the money I get from YouTube ads, so appreciate you guys sitting through them. So, all right, so here we go. It is deuce. Dimitrova serving for her life, and she double faults. Oh, no. So advantage. Hamilton. Dimitrova serves. Good serve. Here is the return. Good return. Boy, and I think the Dimitrova has to use the chip for a winner to get it back to deuce. And, oh, and she misses it. Slammed down the line, but just out. And Hamilton will win 2-0, winning the second set 6-2. The Cinderella ride is over. All right, so Dimitrova, well, the good showing, though, here in her first tournament. All right, so now into the semifinals. It is going to be Hamilton. Let's see, or no, rather, sorry, it's going to be Abby McDonald will be facing Garcia. So, let's see where we are at in the first set. Let's see. Oh, did PJ? Did you have money on on Hamilton? There we go. All right. Oh, or you're talking about the ad money. All right. Um, all right, so McDonald versus Garcia. Let's see our first set here. 24. Backhand and footwork. McDonald with 4. And Garcia, she will get the backhand because we are on grass, but doesn't have footwork. So this is going to be it's going to be a large advantage because it's 4-1. So McDonald looking to put this away early. She will lead 5-2. All right, and why don't we we'll fast forward this. Let's see, 5, 6, 7. So it's be game number 8. So Garcia would be serving. Let's see, 46 footwork and savvy. So 1-2. Oh, and she will not get that. So just 2. So 2-0. So that is a moderate advantage. So McDonald will be leading 40-15. We'll give Garcia the chip for serving. All right, so here we go. Serving on break point. Let's see. She double faults on a 3, aces on an 11. So nothing happening there on the serve. Just a normal serve. But McDonald, a solid shot, but just outside of her range. So Garcia gets the point. Garcia serving now. Let's see, 30-40. A regular serve. Good return by McDonald. Let's see, does Garcia want to make this a winner to get it to deuce? I think she will. Aggressively spending the chip, and that works out. All right, so she gets it to deuce. Serving to try to extend. Oh, and she gets an ace. Advantage, Garcia. Let's see. And then their next serve is a 7. So, same thing on a serve when you roll a 7. You look at the die that corresponds to the player. In this case, the underdog, the black die. 5 is for endurance, which she has, so she will get a chip. McDonald on the return gets a 9, does just get it back. And Garcia is going to spend the chip to make it a winner. 3-8. Oh, and she misses the winning shot back to deuce. Oh, boy. All right. Garcia serving again. 5. Regular serve. On the return, a 9. McDonald gets it back. Garcia, a 5 is a good return. McDonald with a 7, backhand shot, so she will get 2 chips. Whoop. Garcia sending it back in, and she does. McDonald now spend a chip to make it a winning shot. And she misses, so advantage Garcia. McDonald, one of the players that her return range is actually bigger than her winner range. Actually, both players have more chances on the return than a winner. All right, so Garcia, advantage. Let's see, 9, regular serve. Does McDonald want to spend this for a winner to get it back to deuce or save it? I think she's going to try to get it back to deuce. And she misses, so Garcia will win the game. So we will reset. And it'll be McDonald's serve. If anybody has chips left over after a game, they do carry through. However, they don't carry through if it's the end of a set and you're going to the next set. So, but no player had chips, so starting a new game, the server will get a chip. So McDonald trying to win the first set here in the semifinals. McDonald does not have an ace rating. She does have a double fault of just snake eyes, but rolls a 9. Let's see. Garcia on the return, and she gets a 7. Oh, but hadn't had this come up yet, so I love when things come up organically. So when you roll a 7 on a serve or a return, if the player does not have the quality, they still do return it or successfully serve it. However, it is considered a weak serve or a return in this case, and then the other player automatically gets a chance at a winning shot. All right, so McDonald with a chance for a winner here. And she does get it. So 15 love McDonald. Let's see. I thought the serve on a 7 was an automatic chip. And if you also have the surface underlined, it's 2 chips. Oh, is that... I think you're right, actually. A serve on a 7, if you have the surface, you get the extra chip. Yeah, that does sound right. Let me just check while we're right here. But yes, that does sound right. I think that's the only time that on a roll of a 7, the serving player earns a performance chip if they have the surface quality in the surface section of the card. That corresponds to the surface on which this is being played. If they have the surface quality underlined, they earn two performance chips. Oh, okay. So on a serve, you're not looking at the... Okay. I stand corrected on that. You are right. Okay. But 7's on the return is where you look at the qualities. All right. Thank you, Steve. All right. McDonald's serving 15 love. Trying to put the first set away. So she rolls a 10. So not an ace. Doesn't earn a chip. However, it is a difficult serve. So Garcia will have the range reduced at the end here. So it is a 5 to 7 or a 3 on the return. Oh, and she does get the return. Let's see. And it is a 4. Oh, well, but this... She rolls that 4 again. So a weak return by Garcia. McDonald with a chance to put it away, and she does. Now leading 30 to love, leading 5 games to 3. Let's see, and it's another difficult serve. So Garcia on the return cannot return it. 40 love for Abby McDonald. This is set point. Good serve. Good return. She'll spend the chip to make it a winner. And she gets it. There we go. That is game and set. McDonald leads it now 1-0. Winning that first set. 6 to 2. All right, so we'll go back to the set to start the second set. This time we are looking at 45. Footwork and endurance. So again, McDonald will have 4. Garcia will only have 1. So a large advantage for McDonald. Let's see, 5, 6, 7. She will lead 5 to 2. Oh boy, so 5, 6, 7. So this will be game number 8. And Garcia serving for her life. Let's fast forward. 55. Endurance and surface. So 1, 2, 3 against 2. So Garcia will have a small advantage. So she will lead 40 to 30. All right, so serving for game point. 5, just a regular serve. McDonald on the return. Good return. Garcia trying to make it a winner. And she gets it. So she will win. Game number 3 will go to McDonald. We'll give her a chip. We'll do this one right from the beginning since this is for the match if she can win this game. All right. Good serve. Garcia on the return will be good. She'll save her chip. Let's see. And she does have footwork, so she will gain 2 chips on that. Garcia trying to return. Oh, and just does return. Now McDonald will spend a chip for the winner. And she gets it. Leads 15 love. Let's see. Oh, PJ, you were quoting a film. Okay, sorry, I I missed the reference. Let's see. McDonald on the serve. Good serve. Garcia trying to return. Does, and it's a difficult return. So McDonald unable to spend the chip to make it a winner. Range is 3 to 8 now. Does get it back over. Garcia. Oh, she will miss the return. And now McDonald leads 30 to love. Trying to put this match away. Good serve. Let's see. The return will get Garcia 2 chips. And she does have the volley quality. So McDonald unable to make that into a winner. But gets a 7. So she will gain 2 more chips. With a good forehand. Garcia with 2 chips but unable to spend them. Does get the return. McDonald gets to spend the chip to make it a winner. And she does. 40 love. And this is match point. Abby McDonald serving to advance to the finals. Let's see. And it is a 7. Oh, so she does not have the quality. So she will not get the chip. And then does that make it a... Let's see. If they... Oh, so I guess it's not considered a weak serve. It's just they don't get the chip. Okay. All right. So serve, but no chip. Garcia. Boy. She's going to spend one of those chips to make it a winning shot. Oh, and gets boxcars. So this will be an unusual winner. And we get a 11. Falls to the court after a fabulous return. Opponent attempts a winner and add 1 to the winner's range. Oh, so Garcia gets a return. Has to dive for it, but then falls on the court. McDonald runs up to the net, and she will slam it home for the winner. That is game, set, and match. Abby McDonald, Garcia eliminated in straight sets. All right, so there we go. And it'll be McDonald taking on Hamilton. Let's see. Right? Or did... Oh, no, sorry. Hamilton have to face off against Popova for our next semifinal match. All right. So, McDonald into the finals, and who will she face? Let's start with a for the set. Tennis clap. There we go. Yes, polite applause, please. 25. Backhand and endurance. Hamilton only has 1. Popova will have 2. So she will have a small advantage. Total of 8. Advantage player leads 5 to 3. Let's go to a no rally so we can get to our final. So underdog leading 5 to 3 with a total of 8. She will win the first set 6 to 3. So Popova up 1 set. Next set, let's see, 45 footwork and endurance. So Hamilton with 2. Oh, and Popova with 0. So Hamilton will have a moderate advantage here in the second set. And she will lead 5 games to none. So probably going to put this one away easily. Total of 6. And yeah, she will win it 6 to 2. All right, so the deciding set here in the semifinals. Let's see, 12, forehand and backhand, 2 to 4. So Popova will have a moderate advantage. 9, advantage player leads 5 to 1. So let's see, 5, 6, 7. So we'll have Hamilton serving here in game number 7. and serving for her life. Oh boy. All right. So Hamilton with her work cut out for her. Trailing 5-1 here in the deciding set. All right. So good serve. Popova on the return, gets it back. Hamilton on the return. It is a hard return, so Popova, range reduced, still does manage to get it back. Good volley going on here. Hamilton on the return. Popova, oh, does not get it in, so 15 love, Hamilton. Let's see. Oh, and that is an ace. 30 love, Hamilton on top. Good serve. Hamilton actually has two numbers in the double fault. I think that is the first play that I've seen with that. Let's see. Popova, oh, cannot get the return. So 40 love. Hamilton fighting her way back in this. Good serve. And Popova cannot get the return, so she will easily take that. And it is now 5-2. All right. Let's see. So Popova now serving. See if she can put the match away. Oh, she will get a chip for starting to serve. Let's see. 5 is a good serve. She has a ace rating of 11 and double fault of 4. Hamilton on the return is good. Popova on the return. Oh, loses the first point. Love serving 15. 3 is a good serve. Let's see. 7 will be a return, and she does have savvy, so she will get 2 chips. Popova, oh, cannot return it. Hamilton trying to make a big comeback here. Good serve. She's going to spend a chip for a winner. And gets it. Wow. Love serving 40. And she's going to double fault. So Hamilton trying to make a big comeback here. Now trailing 5-3. All right, so here is the serve. Oh, and she is going to double fault to start off this next game. Let's see, the next serve, a 7. She will get, oh, well, she already has 3 chips, so she will gain 1 for having the grass quality. Popova, oh, an unusual return. Let's see, a 8. Successful return, but line judge rules violation occurred. Point for opponent. So Hamilton with a break there. Popova will argue a little bit, but she is no Johnny Mac. Let's see, good serve. Popova on the return, gets it. Hamilton will spend a chip for a winner. Oh boy, rolls a 3, so she's actually going to spend 2 more chips to extend that range down to a 3 to get the point. She definitely needs to hold serve if she's going to try to come back here. Good serve. Popova on the return does get it. Hamilton on the return. Oh, it's a hard return. Can Popova get it back in? Oh, she just does. Let's see. Hamilton's going to spend a chip to make it a winner and gets it. So leads 40-15. Here is the serve. Oh, and she'll get back 2 chips on the serve. Popova on the return. Good return. Hamilton will spend a chip for a winning shot and gets it. And don't look now, but here comes Harriet Hamilton. Hammering Harriet Hamilton. Charging back. Was down 5-1 and now trails just 5-4. Oh boy. All right, so Popova still trying to put this match away. If she can hold serve here, she still will advance to the finals. All right. A hush over the crowd. She will gain a chip. She starts her service. Good serve. Hamilton on the return. Does just get it back. Let's see. Popova's going to spend the chip to make it a winner. She really wants to put this away, and she does get it. All right, 15 love. Popova on the serve. We'll get another chip on the serve. Hamilton on the return. Does just get it back. Popova will spend a chip to make it a winner, and gets it. 30 love. Is this where the comeback ends? Popova on the serve. She'll get another chip for rolling a 7. Hamilton on the return. She will get 2 chips for a good forehand. So Popova cannot make it a winning shot here, but does return it successfully. Now Hamilton will spend a chip to make it a winner, and just does get it. All right, 30-15. Popova on the serve. We'll get a chip on the 7. Hamilton on the return. It is back. Popova will spend a chip to make it a winner, and gets it. All right, so here we go. Match point, 40-15. Tension in the crowd. Popova on the serve. Good serve. Hamilton's going to spend the chip right away to try to make it a winner. Oh. Rolls a 4, but does have 1 chip left, so we'll spend it to extend the range, and keeps the match alive, but now is without chips. All right, 40-30. Popova serving. Still match point. Gets a 7, so we'll get another chip. Hamilton on the return. Oh, and look at that. Rolls a 7, but the 2 is the white die. Does not have the backhand, so that'll be a weak return. So Popova runs up to the net to smash it back, and there it is. There's the winning shot. Popova wins 2-1, winning the final set 6-4, and she will advance to the finals. So that is your finals. It's East versus West. Woman against woman. Abby McDonald of the United States taking on Polina Popova for the finals. All right. So let's see how the set starts out. We get a 16. Looking for forehand and savvy. McDonald will have 2. Popova will have 3. So she will have a small advantage. Total is 11. Oh boy, and she is going to lead 5-0 here in the first set. All right, well, let's we'll go right to the no rally since it's that far ahead. 5-0, and we get a 4. Oh boy, she does almost rally though. So Popova will win the first set 7-5. All right, our second set. 23, looking for backhand and volley. So 2 for McDonald and 4 for Popova. So this will be a moderate advantage for Popova. But a 3. Let's see. So advantage player trails 5-3, and that's where we will pick up the action. So this will be game number 9, and McDonald serving, trying to even things up at 1 set apiece. Whoop. Go to the point-by-point chart. All right, here we go. McDonald trying to take this to a 3rd set. All right, good serve. Popova, oh, does not get the return. 15-30. Good serve. Popova, oh my goodness, again, cannot return it. 30 love. McDonald with a good serve. Can Popova return this? She does. Let's see. Oh, but she does not have endurance, so a weak return. McDonald with a smash and gets it. Yes, and now leads 40 to love. This is set point. A difficult serve. Popova trying to return, and she does not. So McDonald comes storming back and takes set number 2, 5-3. And now our final set for the championship. Let's see how things start out. 22, backhand and surface. So 2 for McDonald and 3 for Popova. So she will have a small advantage here in the final set. Total of 6. Advantage player leads 5-4. So we will pick things up in game number 10 of this third and deciding set. Popova serving for the cup, and the cup has been wheeled out to center court. There it is, just waiting. Will it be Popova with a big upset here? Let's see what happens. All right, here's the first serve, and she will earn another chip. On the serve, McDonald trying to return. She will get the return, and she will earn 2 chips. A nice backhand. On the return, Popova trying to return, and she will. McDonald, a good return, and Popova is going to spend a chip for a winner, and she gets it. 15 love. Tension in the crowd. Popova can sense it. It's right there. Here's the serve. Oh, just misses an ace. Let's see. I think McDonald now will spend a chip to make the return a winner. And does just get it. All right, so 15 all. Popova bounces the ball. And serves. Oh, and she's going to serve it into the net for a double fault. Oh, no. Trying to get her composure back now, trailing 15-30. And she is going to double fault again. Oh, my goodness. Oh, sorry, Dave. I forgot to wear my white gloves handling the cup. Next time, next stream. All right, so this is break point. Good serve. McDonald's going to spend the chip to make it a winner. Oh, and she misses it. All right, now 30-40. Popova trying to get this to deuce. 9 is a good serve. Here is the return. Oh, a difficult return. Can Popova get it back over? Yes, she can. McDonald on the return. Just gets it back. Popova's going to spend the chip to make it a winner. And, oh, and she misses it. Misses it by 1 and doesn't have a chip to extend it. So McDonald is going to win, and we are tied up at 5 games apiece. All right, so over to McDonald for the serve. So you do need to win by 2 games. So we will have at least 2 more games here. All right, so let's fast forward through McDonald's. Let's see, 35 volley and endurance. So 2 to 2. So it is even, which means we are at deuce here in this. This is game number 11 of the final set. All right, McDonald serving on deuce. Gets an 8. Popova on the return. Yes, does just get it back. Oh boy, McDonald's going to spend the chip for the winner and then misses it. Oh, so advantage Popova. Can she break the serve here? McDonald serves. Good serve. Popova on the return. Does just get it back in. McDonald on the return. Oh, and a difficult return. Can Popova send it back? No, she cannot. Just misses. Back to deuce. What a finish here. Let's see. 7. She will not get the chip because she does not have the grass quality on the serve. Popova gets the return. McDonald, does just get the return. A big return rating, 3-9 for McDonald. That's why she's one of the top-ranked players in the world. Popova on the return. Not rolling a lot of 7s here, and just as I say it, there's a 7. So McDonald will earn herself 2 chips. Over to Popova on the return. She does get it back. McDonald will spend the chip to make it a winner. And there it is. Advantage. McDonald. On the serve. That's a 7. Will not get another chip. Popova. A 4. Oh, boy. So McDonald will win the game and now leads 6-5. Popova serving for her life here. Let's see if she can tie things up at 6 apiece. All right, a difficult serve. McDonald trying to return and does. Back to Popova. Does not get the return. McDonald 3 points away from the cup. Popova serving. Oh boy, an unusual serve. A 7. Spectacular serve placement. Opponent must roll a 7 for a return. All right, so McDonald needs to get a 7 and does not. So we're knotted up at 15 all. Next serve. Popova will get a chip on the serve. McDonald trying to return. And does. Popova's going to spend a chip for a winner. And does get it. Now leading 30-15. Good serve. Let's see. McDonald's going to save that chip. Gets the return. Popova will spend the chip, though, to make it a winner. And gets it. So leads 40-15. Game point. Good serve. McDonald on the return. Good return. Popova trying to return. And does. Let's see. Oh, but a 4. She doesn't have footwork. So here's a winner opportunity for McDonald. And gets it. 40-30. Popova with a good serve. McDonald will spend the chip to make it a winning return. And gets it. So we are at deuce. If McDonald wins, it's over. If Popova wins, we'll be tied at 6 games apiece. Let's see. Good serve. Earns herself a chip. McDonald, a good return. And, oh, no, actually, it's going to be a weak return because she does not. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, yeah, no, she's the favorite player. All right, so Popova with a chance for a winner and gets it. Advantage, Popova. Here's the serve. Will earn herself another chip on the serve. McDonald trying to rally for her life here. There's the return. Popova's going to spend the chip for the winning shot and gets it. So we are knotted up at 6 games apiece. So we are at the tie break. So it's the first player to win 2 matches. Popova will still have the chip. Oh boy. So I believe it's that the favored gets the first service, or serves once, and then is it 2 and then 2 back and forth? let's see. I forget if that is spelled out in the rule book. I actually don't think it is. No, it's not. So yeah, of course I didn't look that up right before I left, but I believe that it's one serve. Yeah, one then two, two, two. Okay, that's what I thought. I saw that somewhere else, and I had that in the back of my mind. All right, so McDonald gets the first serve. Let's see. It's a good serve. Popova on the return. Oh, and it's going to be a weak return. So McDonald with a winner shot and gets it. All right, so serve back over to Popova. It is spelled out in the rule book. Where did I miss that? Oh, here we go. Yeah, on page number 7, if a set reaches a game of 6-6, set goes to a tiebreaker. Next player to serve only 1 point. Then players will alternate 2 serves in a row. Don't give the serving player a performance chip. Oh, okay. The tiebreaker goes on until one player has at least 7 points and is ahead by 2 points. Okay. There we go. I missed that in the rules. It's the first time I've come to a tiebreaker. All right, so Popova serving for 2 here. Let's see. We'll earn the chip on the serve. McDonald. A good return. I guess Popova's going to spend one of those chips to get a winner and gets it. So we are at 1 apiece. Boy, and I'm going to need something else to remember the serves. So I'll have these 2 chips here. So this will be her second serve. A 5. Good serve. Good return from McDonald. Does she want to spin that last chip? She's going to save it for now. Good return. Ooh, just barely a good return on McDonald. Popova, let's see. Will earn another chip on a savvy return. McDonald gets it back over. Now she'll spend the chip for a winner and gets it. So Popova leads 2-1 in the tiebreakers, and now McDonald will have 2 serves. Trailing now 2-1 in the tiebreaker. Good serve. Popova on the return. A good return. Oh, no, it is not a good return. It'll be a weak return. So McDonald with a chance for a winner and gets it. So we are knotted up at 2 apiece. McDonald on her second serve. Oh, and an unusual serve. 11, right on the line. So let's roll a dot. If we get the dot, it's an ace. And it is. So McDonald gets 2 points on her 2 serves. Popova serving now. Trailing 3-1. 10 will be a good serve. McDonald on the return. Oh, that is not a good return. So we are at 3 points apiece. Popova on her second serve. Difficult serve. McDonald trying to return and does. Let's see. Popova's going to spend that chip for a winner and gets it. So she is ahead now 4-3 in the tiebreaker. McDonald to serve for 2 points. 11, good serve. Popova on the return. Oh, does not get it. Oh, that would have been a difficult return. All right, so we're knotted up at 4 points apiece. McDonald on her second serve here. Will not get the chip. She doesn't have the grass quality. Popova on the return. Oh, and misses that too. So McDonald gets 2 points on her serves. So, potential for match point here if Popova loses both of these serves. Serve number 1. Oh, just misses a double fault. That would have been terrible. McDonald on the return. Good return. Volley going here. A 9. Just gets it back. McDonald swings over. Good forehand smash. Popova trying to return it. Back to McDonald in the far court. She will just get it in. Popova in the far court. Goes to the forehand. Let's see. And gets a good one here. McDonald out of position. Runs over and cannot get it. So Popova gets the point, and we are tied at 5 apiece. Ooh, boy. All right. Popova on her second serve, and she does have a 2-chip lead here. Let's see. And she is going to get an ace. So she will be leading 6-5 as the serve goes to McDonald. So match point. If Popova can get a point before McDonald does, she will win it. All right, so McDonald here with the serve. A 9, good serve. And Popova's going to spend the chip for the match winner. And gets it. There it is. Boom. Popova throws the racket in the air, wins the tiebreaker 7-5. Wins the match 2-1, and there we go. The trophy is headed over to Russia. Polina Popova is your 2023 Suncoast Capital winner. Wow, what a final that was. So Popova, a 3C rated player, takes down the top-ranked Abby McDonald. Popova had the advantage on the surface. What a nice even match. All right, guys. So there we go. That is Let's Play Tennis. Featuring tonight, we featured the 2023 Women's Tag Stars set. All of these available for sale right now and more. So head on over to the Play website. There is a link down in the show notes. You can check all those out right now. So thanks guys for tuning in. I am going to try to be back Friday evening for some more football, but if not, I hope you guys have a good weekend, and until next time, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good one, guys.